It's in the game.
Will kick it off and we'll be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly wants to go up top on first down. Looking to take a shot. Got it inside the 10. they'll run it. Oh, spin move. Knocked out of bounds. Here, the angle is a little tricky. Smashes in between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready.
Back to throw, it's Bullock. Bringing the heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Enough. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Looking to throw for it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before them out in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To throw, it's Bullock. Here comes the Heat. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Pat. Looks as if the returner will try and field it. Looking to pass, it's Bullock. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense again, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. There are a lot of third and long from the 20. On the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
The quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed him to kick it there.
And it's more common to throw for the...
Pulls it in. It's Gandy. Put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll come through on ball. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most...
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Bullock.
Final round.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks.
It's lit 100.2 FM. The
The
playlist hits 6.
He's got power. He's
And the
gonna
Lit
play on
Squad has
Sundays,
you locked in
and he
for
is
the
not
next hour.
cooperating with this
The city's
offensive
best
game.
hits.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on
get it in with the run.
If you know that, go make the tackle, force the fourth down.
Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way. As it back and the offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring it back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The name of the, whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Dropping back, it's Bullock. Here's the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the
That earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now. And the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just...
Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped. Accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not offense making its way under the field to start the drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes it past the marker. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosives.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Ball. They'll ride the running back and let him down here in the quarter.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most of them.
Breaks into the open. Makes his way into the... And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this...
Starts to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Sings it complete to the right. He'll come through. Absolutely perfect. And they just heal. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They get him for a safety. He tried with everything to scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to stop him.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week.
This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they've had to play.
Sprinting away. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Opportunity. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's in for a touchdown. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this
They're going to go for it on 4th down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. He wants to go up top. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I know this defense came into this.
From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are.
Final round. Fight!
It's lit 100.2 FM. The playlist at 6. And the Lit Squad has you locked in for the next hour. The city's best hits.